So number one, success begins with showing up. Number two, you can't just show up. You can just show up and be there every single day, but you gotta, this is the number one answer. I put showing up before this one. This is the number one answer out of over 10,000 different people I probably interviewed is hard work. Hard work. You got to be a hard worker out here. So if these people that's making millions of dollars, they're saying that you got to be hard working, I'm going to be smart enough to listen to what they have to say. You have to be hard worker. And so what does it say in Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and verse 10? Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. For there was no work, no device, no wisdom, no knowledge in the grave that thou goest. You have to show up to work, and you have to show up and be diligent. Some of you all count time, and other people, they make time count. Let me say that one more time. Some of you all, you go to work and you count the time. You can't wait till your lunch break. You can't wait till your smoke break. I hope none of y'all on here are smoking. But some of you all, you can't wait till you get the next break. And the other people, they're making time count. They're making every single moment of their day count. They're not sitting over here being on the electronic income reducing box right here. They're making things happen. They're working while they're working. And they get back to social media when they're done working. This thing, by the way, is called the Black Mirror, if you didn't know. This little mirror right here is called the Black Mirror. All right? Some of you all are spending so much time on the Black Mirror, and you are not being productive at your job. You're not being productive at your business, and you're wondering why you're struggling. You're wondering why you can't get ahead. You wonder why you feel like the hamster on the wheel because you're not applying the wisdom principles. Whatsoever your hand finds to do, do it with your might. Stop half guessing. What they have a saying when I played college basketball, they say go hard or go home. Don't come out here on this basketball court giving a half effort. All right, you can sit on the bench with all that. Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 24, it said, the hand of the diligent shall bear rule, but the slothful shall be under forced tribute. The hand of the diligent shall bear rule. The person that's diligent about their operation, the person that's diligent about their nonprofit, the person that's diligent about their ministry, the person that's diligent about their marriage, they're going to be in a real good place because they're taking this seriously. And if you do not know what the definition of diligent is, it means to show an intense care for something. Some of you all don't care about your job because you're not the owner of the business. You don't care. So guess what? I'm going to show up and I'm going to do just enough to keep my job, and I'm going to do just enough to prevent me from getting fired. That's the loser mentality right there. That's not an attitude that reflects the kingdom person of the Most High Yah. You're supposed to be a walking representation of your creator on earth, not just when you meet up on your assembly on the Sabbath day or on Sunday. You're supposed to be representing them in the marketplace while you're doing ministry in the marketplace. I love marketplace ministry. I love when I can minister and make money at the same time. Some of you all have that opportunities and you're not milking that cow. Milk that thing. Show up to the place. Be a hard worker. So one of these people, one of these captains that was flying the airplane, he said you have to have a psychotic work ethic. Now listen here. I'm not saying I agree with that. I'm not saying that you got to be psychotic and you got to sacrifice your family and sacrifice your morals and just be work. This is what they did, all right? So I get to take what they share with me and I can put wisdom principles and scriptures with it, and I can give it to you from a more pure standpoint. But he said I had a psychotic work ethic. I was working. I'm not telling you to go to that extreme. Don't forsake your family for the sake of chasing riches. I'm not telling you that because the scripture said riches, they make themselves wings and they fly away.